Let's talk hoops, though, and the battle of the wardrobe. Corey Homicide Williams. He is Mark Spud Carroll's mentor when it comes to these things, but it's been a vigorous fight. It really has. It's like the master and the apprentice all at it again. Corey, welcome once again, and look at that kit tonight. Thank you for wearing the hat. I asked for it.
Goodness.
First of all, thanks for having me on, gentlemen. I had to bring the hat back on because you asked for it. I got it from one of the best hat stores in New York City, hat boutiques, called Flame Keepers Hat Club. Whenever I go home, I'm a brand ambassador there, and I get taken care of well. Wow. These hats cost. It's about a $500 hat on my head. Hats cost.
Really? I hope they're watching the show, because Jamie Soward probably got himself a deal for life in one particular outfitter, and now you've done pretty well there. Let's talk firstly locally, because we did have a game last night, a little bit different, and Melbourne United without Chris Goulding, a very solid performance against the Hawks.
Yeah, Melbourne United came out. You know, they had a heartbreaking double overtime loss in Perth, and they doubled back less than 48 hours later to play against Illawarra, and they did it without captain Chris Goulding. They got injured in the end of the Perth game. So they tightened up their bootstraps. Casper Ware led from the front, as well as Mitch McCarron, and David Barlow. And they beat the Illawarra Hawks at home. And right now they're sitting second on the ladder.
Corey, may I say hello? It's a joy to talk to you. I've seen you on TV for so many years. Your name is Homicide. Have you killed anyone?
Well, first of all, thanks, to finally speak to you as well. I got that nickname from Rucker Park in my street ball days in New York City, and they give you a nickname based on your style of play. Yes. So they basically said I was committing basketball homicide on my opponent.
I love it. I love it. I know a lot of people in Perth would like to commit homicide on you. What did the Perth people ever do to you? They hate you.
The thing is this, if you say, one thing I do respect about the Red Army is they take up and support their team. Fair enough. But my whole thing was stop getting excited for teams that you're supposed to beat. Stop getting too excited to make playoffs. You've made it 32 years in a row, right? So why are you so excited? If it's something regular, it's nothing to do backflips about. That's just my whole thing. And I let them know. And they don't like it. So this will be going on until I leave the shores of Australia. Let's be clear.
Well,
and I am perfectly okay with that.
I just want it on the record that we love Perth. We get a lot of feedback from Perth.